It is now my great pleasure to introduce the student speaker for today's ceremony. The student speaker is nominated by academic leaders of the campus and affirmed by the Director of Academic Affairs, a great honor. Oscar Mendoza was born and raised in San Diego. At 17, he joined the Army National Guard as a military police officer in hopes of one day becoming a police officer. In 2003, Oscar Mendoza was deployed to Iraq for Operation Iraqi Freedom. He spent a total of 11 years in the U.S. Armed Forces and achieved the rank of Staff Sergeant. In 2004, he was hired as a police officer and currently works for the Miramar Police Department as a field training officer for Road Patrol and is the lead hostage negotiator in his department. His greatest loves in life are Jesus, his wife, and two boys, Gabrielle and Ethan. Mendoza recently finished his bachelor's degree in criminal justice and is a member of the National Criminal Justice Honor Society. He has continued on with his educational goals and is currently working towards his graduate degree. Please welcome Oscar Mendoza.
Before I begin, can I just get a shout out to Team A? Is there Team A in here? Team Awesome? All right. And then, of course, Team B. You know, we had a joke in our class that Team A was Team Awesome, and we had a little rivalry with the other team, Team B, so we called them Team Bitterness. But it was just a joke. Fellow alumni, faculty, family, and friends, class of 2013, University Administration and honored guests, my name is Oscar Mendoza. And like many of the people that you see wearing caps and gowns today, I have been to many schools to get to this point. I have started and stopped my higher learning experience. Life always seemed to get in the way. I graduated high school in June of 2001 and had the hard set goal of going straight to college. I had huge dreams and was full of ambition. I remember telling friends and family how I was going to start at the local community college and then transfer to the local university to finish my bachelor's degree. I was not going to allow anything get in the way of that. I even joined the Army so that I can get the GI Bill and help pay for my school. Just like everything else, life gets in the way. Things change. I never imagined the attacks of September 11th, 2001 to ever be a factor in my education, but it was. I was soon after activated for Operation Iraqi Freedom and had to stop at my first semester of community college. Throughout the years, life would have similar reasons as to why I needed to halt or just put off school. Like many of you here today, life gave me obstacles, such as work, family, military obligations, and my own personal, I have no time for school mentality. And then I met a woman who inspired me to be more than what I was. To better myself, I knew it was time to finally get serious about my education and pick a school that could cater to my busy schedule. I have tried local community colleges, local universities, and none of them fit. It almost seemed hopeless that I was not going to find the school for me. But then University of Phoenix came to mind, and I made the call. I was soon in class and was assigned weekly, team, and individual projects that challenged me. I remember looking at my class schedule and seeing the many courses I had to take in order to graduate. I felt overwhelmed and originally thought I would graduate close to retirement. But I stayed positive, and with the help of my faculty, my wife, and fellow classmates, I finished. It is no wonder why the University of Phoenix is the largest private university in North America. They have top-notch professors and staff that make the learning experience quite enjoyable. This is clearly the standard for other universities to go by. After attending University of Phoenix, I have a new respect for the name Phoenix. Has anyone in here ever looked up what a phoenix is? I recently did. Dictionary.com defines a phoenix as a bird that burns itself and then rises through the ashes and goes on to live hundreds of years through freshness and youth. That is a metaphor that applies to many of us here today. For me, I was living my life with successes and failures. I came to University of Phoenix to start a new chapter in my life. You could say I burned the midnight oil, studying for tests and writing papers. Amen, right? After all that hard work, I stand before you today stronger and more valuable to my career than ever before. I am ready for a new chapter to begin, just like all of you. And this is true for all of you today, that this is just the beginning of a new adventure, a new future full of tremendous possibilities and opportunity. Go out into the world and show them the new you. Let your friends and acquaintances see that you have not only reinvented yourself, but you have totally transformed who you are. Don't be afraid to take on new risks or challenges. Instead, stand tall and look adversity straight in the face and say, I will not be afraid, I will not be intimidated, and I will conquer you. Friends, this is just the beginning. I have a motto in life. It's a very simple motto: refine your technique. I use this as a constant reminder to always improve myself, to never settle for mediocrity. It serves not to let this current success stop me or you from achieving more. Because one day, when you are much older, will you look back on this day and days to come and ask yourself, could I have gone farther? Should I have taken one more class, gotten that master's degree, applied for that manager position? I'm telling you all right now, a life with no regrets is a life well spent. Live with no regrets. Refine your technique. Enjoy this success, but get ready for the next challenge. People, it's this mentality that makes this country so great. We are almost limitless to what we can achieve, and we are our greatest obstacle. In closing, I would like to say a special thanks that I feel many of you could all share with me. A special thanks to the families. For me, it's my wife, Stephanie, who supported me to keep going and reminded me that there is light at the end of the tunnel. She was there for me every Wednesday night when I was not there for her. She was the one taking care of the kids and locking down the house while I was gone. Not an easy task to do when you have two babies, but she did it. I will be forever thankful for her constant and continued support. I love you, baby. I would be remiss if I also did not thank the professors and staff at the University of Phoenix for their excellence and superior knowledge. Their professional excellence was quintessential to all of our shared successes today. As I leave this podium, always remember this moment and not to let it go to waste. You all have great potential, and I look forward to hearing about it in the near future. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2013.
On behalf of the class of 2013, we would like to present you, Oscar, with this token of our appreciation.